Okay. This is better. Yeah, my hair is a little bit of a mess. Barefaced. I just got out of the shower because, yeah, I don't know, but I took a really, really nice shower. I've been into like cold showers recently. And I'm gonna get eaten up by mosquitoes, but like, whatever. I've been really into cold showers recently because I don't know, something about them. I think it's because like it's summer now, and that means it's like really warm, like good 85-90 degrees, really humid, and I love it. Like, this is my favorite weather. It feels so comforting to like walk outside and it just be so warm and so humid that you can't even breathe. I love that. But anyways, yeah, so I think that's why I've been taking cold showers, because I like to shower with the window open, because my shower has a window, which is great, amazing. And so I've been liking to shower with the window open, and then like the heat plus the warmth from outside, like the heat of a shower and the warmth outside, it low-key makes it a little too much. So I've been really into cold showers. It's also like just a great way if you're feeling passive, like you've scrolled on your phone all day and you're kind of like, it doesn't even feel like you're living in the real world, because I get it, dude. Sometimes I'm looking at screens all day and then like I try to walk outside and look at other stuff, and it's hard because like, I don't know, something about the eyesight, your eyesight when you're looking at a screen, like the depth perception is different. So then you walk outside and it's like, is any of this real? Okay. So I feel like it's like a great way to like get back to center. And I don't do it for any other reason besides that. I know a lot of people are like, oh, it's good like working out, it's good for your bones, it's good for hair, it's good for like everything. So really we should just be showering cold. That's what I've come to the decision, and it's really changed my life. I freaking love cold showers. Anyways, I decided that, I don't know, I've seen a lot of the, you know, young pseudo-intellectual Gen Zers posting their just yapping on YouTube, and I like really resonated with that. So I was gonna yap on YouTube, and I don't have much to say, so don't assume that I will have anything life-changing or something big to say. But yeah, something that, actually, let me talk about my coffee first. Yes, this is the coffee mug. I love these. I love the like dish set that I have at my dad's house, because when my parents got divorced and like, you know, they moved into separate houses and stuff like that, my mom bought all new stuff. Like, my dad kept most of our old stuff, so he has like all of our old furniture and all of the old stuff that we had back in Atlanta before we moved to Fort Lauderdale, and he kept it all. And like, this is one of these remnants of like 2006 when like my mom and my dad were newlyweds and just moving into their first house in Atlanta. So it's very that, and all of our dishes are very that, and I love it. But I'm drinking just black coffee. I often just drink black coffee when I'm here because my dad doesn't really do the creamer or the flavors or whatever. My mom loves the flavors in the creamer. That's like the thing, and I love it too. I love all kinds of coffee. I've never met a type of coffee where I was like, this is gross, unless it's like soapy coffee, which I've had before. Don't recommend. Make sure you wash your stuff out before you make your coffee. But yeah, sometimes it's nice to just have black coffee. I think it's Cafe Bustelo. It usually is, but that's like subject to change. Because it's like kind of like a matter of what's on sale, like what we can get in bulk that's on sale. Anyways, yeah, that's what I'm drinking. I'm drinking about, this is re-warmed up because I made it like 3 hours ago. It's kind of how I do it. I like wake up at, especially weekends during the summer, wake up at like 10. Well, I wake up at 9, but I lay in my bed until 10 and then make coffee at like 10. Then just slowly drink it through the entire day. It's the method, except make sure you eat something or else you'll be like low-key useless. Like, that's what happens to me. I get so my mind gets so stimulated by the stimulant, the upper of coffee, that it makes it hard to do anything else, which I guess is just how people with ADHD live every day, which is crazy to think. Condolences. But yeah, make sure you eat something with your coffee. I'm bad at that. I have eaten granola today, which it's not a lot, but it's like kind of substantial. It's more substantial than what I usually eat. I'll give it that. So yeah. What I wanted to talk about is like this thought that's been in my mind recently about like letting myself get hurt. Which it sounds like, girl, don't put yourself in these situations where you know, like, don't be naive. Don't put yourself in situations in which you know that you're gonna get effed over, or you're gonna, like, someone's gonna hurt you, or like just setting yourself up for failure. It's not that, but for me at least, I can struggle with like being vulnerable and vulnerability and putting myself out there and being like completely myself. Because I'm always like, oh, they're gonna like get my butt. Do you know what I mean? Like they're eventually going to betray me or something like that. You know what I mean? They're gonna know too much about me and I'm gonna get hurt. Or whatever. Or they're gonna know too much about me and not fuck with it. It's just stupid insecurities that everyone has. But I've been really into like telling myself, girl, just let yourself get hurt. Like choose to believe that like the other person is good. Like there's good in them and they won't betray you. Like just choose to trust, even if you have reservations about it, even if you're like, oh, I don't know if I can trust this person, or like I don't know if I want to trust this person. I have been into telling myself like, girl, just trust them, just let it happen. If they hurt you, they hurt you. And especially myself, and like I'm graduating high school in like 4 days. What is it, Thursday? Yeah. In like 5 days, maybe. So through these 4 years in high school, I really learned that, sorry, this mosquito, you can see it, that the method is kind of just let yourself get hurt. It's just learn to trust someone, and I know at this point in my life that I'm strong enough mentally to deal with any of the BS that might come with being hurt, the BS that, like, just the pain and the betrayal. I can deal with it, I can get through it. So I've been into just being like, girl, let it happen. Don't assume that they're, okay, this mosquito, why are you going for my face, dude? Like, that's like kind of off limits, right? It's like disqualification, headshot. So yeah, and I just want to be more into trusting people straight up, and just like not oversharing, but just kind of being like, okay, they might F me over, but that's like okay. It's okay if they do that, because I know I'll just get stronger for it, and I know it's just, what is it, water off a duck's back. Jinx Monsoon, thank you. So that was like my pondering. Also, I've been trying to reclaim songs that I like have banned myself from listening to. Do you know what I'm talking about? Like, you know, everyone has those songs where it's just like, girl, turn it off. And I've been trying to like reclaim it because, like I said, I'm graduating high school, and I had made this playlist throughout all my years of high school where I just added every song that was big for me. And of course that includes songs that are like haunted now. But I have been playing it on shuffle. It's like 19 hours long. I've been playing it on shuffle these past few days, and like in between our last day of school and when I graduate, and I have been kind of like, you know, reflecting, because of course it's what you do. And I want to reclaim some of these songs where it like comes on like, turn it off, you know, but I want to reclaim it and be like, okay, I can appreciate this song and not try to kill myself when it comes on. Like, one of these songs for me is, what is it? It's a Hozier song, because of course it is. It's, oh my god. She'll suit me lately, daily, but yet she wouldn't care. Jackie Wilson. See, I had to think about that for a second. But it's Jackie Wilson by Hozier. This song, it's so haunted. So haunted. And what is it, like that bridge at the end where it's like, looking up from my cigarette and she's already left. Oh, right. I was listening to it today, and originally I was like, dude, I need to turn this off before I start trying to kill myself. But I shan't do that anymore. I shan't turn off songs just because something or someone made it hard for me to listen to them. I shall now just listen to them and be able to smile at them and be able to be like this is a good ass song. And like, yes, I'm a little haunted, but like also it's a good ass song. And letting the lyrics represent something new instead of something old. Like in that particular song, there's like this lyric in that same bridge where he's digging around in the dirt for what's left of me in our little vignette for whatever poor soul might come next. It's real shit right there. But yeah, like that lyric. Okay, this mosquito on my face, are you joking? Like just one? Okay, I'm just gonna ignore it and let it bite me for old time's sake, because whatever. Yeah, I need to be drawing my hair actually. I've been just like that lyric, I'm trying to like, this is what's left, a better version of me. It's what's left buried in the yard, you know, like this. When I was digging in the yard looking for what's left of me in our little vignette, I came up with a better version of me. And you know what? That's why I was listening to the song. I was like, you know what? I'm reclaiming TS, okay? I might not playlist it, right? It might not be in my regular rotation because, you know, I choose to live, but I'm definitely going to be able to listen to this without trying to kill myself. And I think everyone should take a step in that direction, because there's a lot of good ass songs I choose not to listen to because I might die, but I shan't do that anymore. But you know what? Actually, there is this one song where I was like, okay, this is just this is my line when it comes to this reclamation thing. Sadness is a Gift, Adrian Lenker. Right. This is like oversharing, but me and my best friend of 12 years, in which I had promised to do everything with in my entire life with, and like go through this graduation and this high school BS with, when we had a falling out and became not friends in like my sophomore year, like it was like the world was collapsing, first of all, but like that was the song, you know, and that was a song that I listened to help me, you know, try to get over it. And like, I guess I did. I got over it and I'm way better. Anyone who knows me, it was like a light switch in my existence as a human. I got way better after this. I stopped being a chud, okay, and started living my life in the present moment. But like, that song is just banned, because if it plays, girl, I might text someone. I might have to text someone. You know what I mean? Like, if it plays, stop. Why am I actually thinking about texting her? I think she's already graduated, so maybe I could like text her, happy graduation, love you. Well, I don't know. It didn't really go so well the last time I tried to talk to her, like after the falling out, so maybe I shouldn't do that, but I don't know, I'll let you guys know. But yeah, like that's the one song that I'm just stopping with my reclamation. Like, reclamation that can't go that far. I'm sorry, that's just like my line. It's good to know your lines, people. So yeah, that's like a pondering for now. and this is getting to be 15 minutes long, so it's a little long. So I'm gonna wrap it up, but I'm gonna wrap it up talking about something nice. My lime tree. Like, it's like there. Like, you can't really tell because it's all green, but it's back there, right? My lime tree is very magical. It was here when we moved into this place, and I remember the first year that we got limes. It might have been a year or two after we first moved it in, because the first time around it didn't fruit, and my dad was like, okay, I'm gonna get fertilizer to put on it so it fruits. And so the next year it did fruit, and we had the most glorious, beautiful limes. Just wonderful. Between the summer between my sophomore year and my junior year, which, by the way, life-changing summer. Like, I'll make a whole yap session about that. I could make a whole yap session about that, but they came and it was just beautiful, and they were great, and we made key lime pies with my grandmother in South Georgia, and just, they were gorgeous, and they tasted so good. Way better than any store bought, which, like, obviously, but it really, because, like, I tried them side by side, it really made a difference. It was so good that you low-key could just drink the lime juice, you know what I mean? Like, maybe like water and sugar and ice, but like you could low-key just drink the lime juice. That's how good it was. Yeah, so my lime tree is starting to fruit again. It's in season, and I'm seeing the little limes come up, and it's really giving me a lot of joy. In February, this is why this tree is so magical. Like, a year ago, I was looking at the lime tree, and I noticed little flowers on the lime tree, and I was like, I didn't know that limes were a blossoming fruit. And they aren't. They don't usually blossom. My lime tree doesn't blossom. But I smelt the blossoms, and they smelled just like oranges. We had orange blossoms, and I was like, oh my god, orange blossoms, what? And then, like, as the weeks progressed, we got oranges on my lime tree. My lime tree started producing oranges. I was like, wow, it has to be fairies. It's magic, right? And there's so many other scientific reasons it could be doing this, but to me, it felt very magical. So yeah, the oranges are not very good. They're not very sweet. They're very bitter, but we have oranges nonetheless. We get oranges. So that always feels very special. And we had a few, like 1 or 2 in February, but not that many. We mostly get a lot of limes, like 20, 30 limes during the summer. But yeah, it's just making me happy to see my limes coming in, and I'm excited to have limes again. Anyways, I'm gonna wrap it up. Thanks for listening to me yap. If anyone did, I'm not editing this, and I'm not gonna watch it back either, so if any of my yaps don't make sense, it's not my business, that's your business, and I'm sorry, actually, I'm sorry, but next time I'll come with an itinerary, right? I'll come with an itinerary. Okay, thanks for watching.